Kreature here, you little bitch. Best fucking goth trap in the motherfucking world, man. I'm bringing new fucking levels to this shit, opening new fucking doorways. Fuck with me, bitch. I might take your bitch, have her pay my nails, you feel me? Watch out. Yo, what the fuck is live? Kreature on the block. She snorted off my Glock. I don't give a fuck. So I come from the Bronx and 163rd and Trinity. Right there, projects, when I go Watchtowers, all that shit. You feel me? I just grew up differently. That's all it is. But yeah, South Bronx, man. I mean, it heavily influences my music because I've been a goth kid my whole life, but I'm not the same goth kid that's in fucking Europe, you feel me? I'm the goth kid that wears face paint to go to the bodega and buy a fucking chopped cheese, you feel me? So it's like it heavily influences me, and I grew up in the hood, and I love rap, I love goth music, I love all types of music, so I figured how can I incorporate everything that I love into rap and trap, which I want to do. That's why I started incorporating the screams. I got an eerie vibe, a little rageful vibe, and that's what I wanted to do, open up a new doorway. And I didn't want this shit to be, this is not some groovy shit, it's some shit to get you mad or to bring your anger out, you know? It's not this, groovy, you feel me? Yeah, so I used to be in a hardcore band, that's how I started screaming, I was mad young. I started screaming at 15 years old. Me and my boys, we decided to put together a band. I was the vocalist, and me, my boy Ralphie, my boy Alex Solo. Shout out to those. Those is my brothers. My boy Icky and Alex. Well, my boy Alex Solo was in the band before this, but when we started actually really playing shows, my boy Alex was the guitarist, and we used to play shows around Manhattan and New York scene, you know, and it was mostly metalcore / deathcore. So yeah, it was pretty fucking heavy. Breakdowns, crowd bashing, all that shit, you know? I'm not gonna front, I try to stay focused on myself, but I have two big inspirations. I have, one of them is Leo Fasayer, and he started the Cholo Goth movement in California, and I feel like I'm sort of doing the same thing in the Bronx, but not with the Cholo thing, you know? I'm putting together the goth with the hood and shit like that. But he's a big influence because he's been through a lot of shit that I've been through. He talks a lot heavy about the occult, and I'm an occultist, so he's a huge influence. I would say the next influence is probably actually I don't really have, well, A$AP Rocky. He's a big rap influence for me because he's just such a magnificent mind aside from the music, you know, aside from his vibrations. His lectures, you have to watch his lectures. His lectures are awesome, you know, he's so intricate and so articulate, and it's amazing, bro. He drops a lot of fucking gems. And when he first came on, he was half bitches on diamond chain, like leashes and shit like that, you feel me? So I'm definitely paying homage to him. He had a little goth eerie vibe, you know? How I pay the bills, nigga. Shh, nigga, that's how, nigga. You feel me, nigga? G shit, bro. It's hard, man. It's hard out here. I love it, my nigga. This is my shit. This is meant for me, bro. It's like everything else that I've ever tried is just everything led back to this. You feel me? Me being a music artist, and that's all I want to do. This is all I wanted to do in life. Is fucking play music, shift culture, and that's it. I'm not made for anything else. It's this or nothing. That's it, bro. Definitely be on the lookout because I have a whole bunch of new shit coming out. I have new videos dropping. I'm also curating my own shows. It's called Every Day is Halloween. So those are also gonna be popping off every month. Definitely pop out to the shows. And yeah, I have a lot of new shit dropping. Me and my friends, me and my team, you know? So just be definitely on the lookout for that shit. I got hella shit dropping. The family that means the most to me is my mom. My mom, my little sister, my godmother, my uncle, that's like my second father, and my father, like we recently like started getting a better connection and shit like that, but family doesn't influence what I do. They sort of support it, but half-ass support it, and they don't agree with what I do, you know. My dad comes from a Pentecostal family, you know, I'm a fucking occultist. What you think? But and then my mom, you know, they're also Christian. You feel me? So what the fuck you think? You know, they just accept me because I'm in their family, and I appreciate that, you know. But family doesn't influence what I do. If family influenced what I do, I will be working, like not fulfilling what I'm supposed to be on this fucking earth doing. All right, you know how hard it is to be able to see what you're meant for before other people? That shit is hard. And sometimes, like, you know, our parents come from a traditional background, traditional thinking. Following the system is one of the only ways out. You feel me? So they have that thinking, and then I can go even real deep with this. But back in the day, our parents come from a generation where it was the drug era. So mad shit was going down, you know? They were traumatized and they were going through hella shit. So what was on their mind? It wasn't on their mind, how can I be the next biggest star? It was, how can I survive? How can I eat tonight? You feel me? The burning Bronx in the 70s and 80s, when my parents grew up, it was crazy, you know? So I understand why they think like that, but that's never an excuse to limit anybody from doing what they want to do, just because you see that, oh, okay, this is the only way out because this is how I see, this is how I think. We in a whole different generation, and that's why I do what I do. If I would let my family influence what I want, what they wanted for me, I wouldn't be making music. I would be working. Not that I have anything against 9 to 5s. They just not for me, bro. I don't want to do it. I'll be doing some shit like that, not trying to work towards my craft, you feel me? And that's it. But yeah, they don't really influence what I do. It's just they have a very traditional set mind. You know, me coming into this world, I've opened their mind a little bit more. But since they have that really traditional set mind, it's hard for them to feel like, okay, somebody can make money off of art. Somebody can make a career off of art. When there's kids that are making millions of dollars off of fucking YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we're in a totally different generation. Everything is different. So that's all it is. And I don't have no problem. I love my fucking parents, you know. They there for me through thick and thin. It's just none of them ever influence. Nobody influences what I do in my family. Hell no. Actually, I have 2 singles coming out. I'm gonna, one of them is called Blacked Out Heart. Be on the lookout for that shit. That shit dropping in about 2 weeks. So a visual, I do all my shit through visuals on YouTube. That's how you're gonna catch me, through YouTube. And so be on the lookout for that in 2 weeks, definitely. And I got another single dropping, a goth song, an electro goth song that I'm gonna release in 2 weeks after that. So yeah, I'm, you know, versatile. I'm showing you a lot of different lanes. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. And my team got a whole bunch of stuff coming out too, so be on the lookout with that.